A brutal snowstorm buries everything in white death. A tiny baby chick is freezing, seconds from disappearing forever. Then, a mother cat with glowing eyes steps out of the shadows. What happens next will shock you and melt your heart. Mama cat and 2 kittens rescued a baby chick in a snowstorm. Hatching chick snowflake. The wind howls like 1,000 angry spirits. Snow whips across the frozen field in blinding white sheets. Mama cat crouches low under the sagging barn roof. Her fur bristles against the stinging cold. Her 2 kittens press tight against her sides. Their small bodies tremble. Paws ache from the icy ground. They have not eaten since yesterday morning. Suddenly a faint sound cuts through the storm. A weak chirp. So small it almost vanishes in the roar of the wind. Mama cat lifts her head. Ears swivel forward. The kittens freeze. They hear it too. Another chirp. Closer now. Desperate. Mama cat steps out into the swirling snow. Her paws sink deep. Cold burns like fire against the pads. She narrows her eyes against the white fury. Near the broken fence post, a tiny yellow shape struggles. A baby chick. Wings plastered flat by wet snow. Beak open in silent plea. Feet kick feebly. Mama cat's breath catches. The chick is half buried already. Ice crystals coat its down. It shivers so violently the snow jumps off its back. The first kitten, Milo, peeks from behind Mama. His eyes grow huge. He whispers. It is so small. The second kitten, Luna, presses closer. Her tail puffs in alarm. Mama cat moves forward, each step heavier than the last. Snow clumps between her toes. Freezes instantly. The chick sees her shadow. It tries to run. Legs tangle. It falls face first into the drift. A pitiful peep escapes. Mama cat lowers her head. Her warm breath clouds over the chick. The tiny creature looks up, black bead eyes wide with terror. It sees teeth, claws, a predator. The chick shrieks, a high sharp sound full of pure panic. Mama cat freezes. Her heart thuds hard against her ribs. She feels the kitten staring. She feels the storm pressing in. She feels the chick's fear like a knife in her own chest. The wind screams louder. Snow piles higher around the chick's body. In seconds it will be gone. Covered. Forgotten. Mama cat's whiskers quiver. She opens her mouth. The chick flinches hard. But no bite comes. Instead Mama cat very gently closes her jaws around the chick's damp body. Not tight. Just enough. The chick goes rigid. Every muscle locks in horror. It feels the heat of her mouth. The press of her tongue. The terrifying closeness of her throat. For one endless heartbeat the world narrows to darkness, warmth, and the thunder of Mama cat's pulse. The kittens gasp. Mama turns, carries the chick back toward the barn. Snow lashes her face, stings her eyes. She does not stop. The chick stays perfectly still, too frightened to move, too cold to fight. Inside the barn the wind drops to a low moan. Mama cat lowers the chick onto a pile of old hay. The warmth of her breath lingers. The chick finally dares to breathe. Its chest rises fast. Tiny heart racing. Milo and Luna creep closer. They sniff the air. The chick twitches. Looks at the 3 cats. Eyes still wide. Still waiting for the end. Mama cat curls her body around the chick. A living wall against the cold. The kittens follow. They press in. 2 small furnaces of fur. The chick feels heat seeping into its frozen feathers. Slowly, so slowly, its shivering begins to ease. But its eyes never leave Mama cat's face. They stay locked there, full of wonder, full of lingering fear. The storm rages on outside. The barn creaks. Hay rustles. And in that small circle of warmth something fragile begins to shift. The chick lets out one soft, uncertain chirp. Mama cat answers with a low, rumbling purr. The sound vibrates through them all. The kittens settle deeper, eyes half closed. The chick blinks once, twice. Its head droops against Mama's chest. Exhausted. Still alive. Still surrounded by the very creatures it feared most. The night stretches on. Snow piles higher against the barn walls. And none of them move. Not yet. The storm does not tire. It grows fiercer as the night deepens. Snow slams against the barn walls like fists. Wood groans under the weight. Mama Cat keeps her eyes half open. She watches the chick nestled against her chest. The tiny body still shakes now and then. But the shivers come slower. Less violent. Milo stretches one paw. He brushes it lightly over the chick's wing. The chick flinches. A quick jerk. Then it settles again. Luna yawns. Her pink tongue curls. She curls tighter against Mama's side. Her tail drapes over the chick like a soft gray blanket. Warmth spreads between them. A small stubborn circle of life. Outside the wind finds a new voice. It whistles through cracks in the boards. Carries the sharp scent of pine and frozen earth. Mama Cat's ears flick. She hears something else. A different sound. Low. Rhythmic. Padded footsteps crunching snow. Heavy. Not the light patter of rabbits. Not the quick scurry of mice. Something bigger. Closer. Her pupils widen to black pools. She lifts her head slowly. The chick stirs. Feels the sudden tension in Mama's body. It opens one eye. Sees the cat's whiskers trembling. Mama Cat's tail tip twitches once. Twice. She does not growl yet. She waits. Listens. The footsteps stop just outside the barn door. A shadow falls across the thin gap beneath the door. Long. Wide. The scent arrives next. Musky. Sharp. Predator. The kittens sense it too. Milo's fur stands in a sharp ridge down his back. Luna presses her face into Mama's flank. Hides her eyes. Mama Cat rises carefully. She keeps her body between the chick and the door. The chick peeps once. Very soft. Almost inaudible. Mama Cat looks down at it. Her gaze says, "Stay still." The chick understands. It flattens itself into the hay. Becomes a small yellow lump. Barely breathing. A low huff comes from outside. Hot breath pushes through the crack. Fog blooms in the cold air. Then a scrape. Claws on wood. The door shudders. Once. The latch rattles. Mama Cat's lips pull back. Teeth gleam in the dimness. She steps forward. Silent. Every muscle coiled. The kittens crouch low. Ready to follow. The door shudders again. Harder. A splinter cracks. Snow swirls in through the widening gap. And then the nose appears. Black. Wet. Followed by amber eyes that catch the faint moonlight. A fox. Thin from winter. Fur matted with ice. It pushes its head through. Sniffs. Its gaze sweeps the barn. Locks on the small warm shapes in the hay. Its tongue slides over sharp teeth. Mama Cat moves. She leaps onto an old crate. Perches high. Tail lashing. She hisses. Long. Low. Full of warning. The fox pauses. Ears swivel. It sees her size. Sees the two smaller shadows behind her. Calculates. The chick peeps again. Panic rising. The fox's head snaps toward the sound. Eyes narrow. It lunges. Shoulder first. The door bursts inward. Snow explodes across the floor. Cold rushes in like a living thing. Mama Cat drops from the crate. Lands between the fox and her kittens. Claws out. Back arched. The fox snarls. Lips curled high. It circles left. Testing. Mama Cat mirrors the movement. Keeps herself in front. The kittens back away. Press against the far wall. The chick scrambles deeper into the hay. Burrows. Hides. The fox faints. Snaps its jaws. Mama Cat swipes. Claws rake across the fox's muzzle. A thin line of red appears. The fox yelps. Jumps back. But it does not flee. Hunger drives it forward again. It lowers its head. Charges. Mama Cat meets it head-on. They collide in a whirl of fur and teeth. Claws flash. Yowls fill the barn. The kittens cry out. High frightened sounds. Luna darts forward. Tries to help. Milo grabs her tail in his teeth. Pulls her back. The fight rolls across the floor. Hay flies. Snow melts under hot breath. Mama cat twists. Gets underneath. Rakes her hind claws along the fox's belly. The fox howls. Leaps away. Blood spots the straw. Dark against pale gold. It stands panting. Sides heaving. Eyes still locked on the hay pile. Mama cat stands too. One ear torn. Fur matted with snow and spit. She does not back down. The fox takes one step forward. Then another. Mama cat growls deeper. The sound vibrates the air. The fox hesitates. Looks at the door. Looks at the bleeding scratch on its side. Looks at the 3 pairs of glowing eyes. It snarls once more. A final threat. Then it turns. Slips back through the broken door. Vanishes into the white storm. Silence falls. Broken only by the wind. And the harsh breathing of the cats. Mama cat limps back to the hay. Her paw leaves red prints. She sinks down. Carefully. The chick pokes its head out. Sees the blood. Sees the torn ear. It chirps. Soft. Worried. Mama cat lowers her head. Touches her nose to the chick's tiny beak. The chick presses close. Trembling again. But not from cold this time. Milo and Luna creep forward. They sniff Mama's wounds. Lick gently. Mama cat purrs. Rough. Painful. But steady. The kittens curl around her. The chick nestles deeper. Finds the warm hollow under Mama's chin. The storm screams on. But inside the barn the small family breathes together. One heartbeat. Then another. And another. The night stretches longer. Snow keeps falling. Piling against the broken door. Sealing them in. Mama cat closes her eyes. Just for a moment. Listens to the breathing around her. Feels the small weight of the chick. Feels the press of her kittens. Feels the ache in her body. And still she stays awake. Guarding. Waiting. For whatever the storm brings next. The storm finally begins to tire. Hours bleed into dawn. The wind drops from a scream to a sigh. Snow falls softer now. Large quiet flakes that drift like feathers. Inside the barn light creeps through the broken door. Pale gray at first. Then tinged with the faintest rose. Mama cat opens her eyes fully. She feels the weight against her chest. The chick still sleeps there. Curled into the warm curve beneath her chin. Its breathing slow and even. One tiny wing draped over her fur like trust. Milo stirs first. Stretches his front paws. Yawns so wide his eyes squeeze shut. Luna blinks awake next. Looks at the chick. Then at Mama. Her tail gives a single slow sweep. The chick twitches. Wakes with a small startled peep. It lifts its head. Looks around. Sees the soft light. Sees the 3 cats watching it gently. No fear flashes in its eyes this time. Only wonder. It stretches its wings. Tests them. A few feathers are still bent. But the shivering has stopped completely. Mama cat stands slowly. Her torn ear twitches once with pain. She limps to the door. Pushes it wider with her shoulder. Snow tumbles in. But the air feels different. Crisp. Clean. The storm has passed. A wide white world waits outside. Trees heavy with snow bow low. The fence posts wear tall white caps. Sunrise spills gold along the horizon. Mama cat turns back. Looks at her kittens. Looks at the chick. She makes a soft sound in her throat. Not quite a meow. More like an invitation. Milo and Luna rise. Shake hay from their fur. The chick hops down from the warm nest. Takes one hesitant step. Then another. Its feet leave tiny 3-toed prints in the straw. Mama cat lowers her head. Nudges the chick gently forward. The chick looks up at her. Chirps once. Bright. Clear. Then it walks toward the open door. The kittens flank it. One on each side. Like small gray guardians. Mama cat follows last. Limping but steady, they step out together. Snow crunches under paws and tiny feet. Cold air rushes over feathers and fur. But the sun is climbing. Its warmth already touches their backs. The chick stops, looks up at the sky. A single cloud drifts lazy and pink. The chick spreads its wings wide, flaps once, twice. A small puff of snow rises around it. Then it hops. Higher this time. Lands a little farther ahead. It turns back. Looks at the cats. Chirps again. Happy. Mama cat sits in the snow. Watches. Her tail curls neatly around her paws. Milo and Luna sit too. They watch the chick hop farther. Each hop stronger. Each flap surer. The chick reaches the edge of the cleared patch. Beyond it a low hedge waits. Dusted white. The chick pauses there. Turns once more. Its black eyes find Mama cat's green ones. For a long moment nothing moves. No wind. No sound. Only the quiet promise between them. Then the chick dips its head. A small bow. It spreads its wings one final time. Flaps hard. Lifts. Not far. Just enough. It clears the hedge. Lands on the other side. Disappears into the glittering white field. A single bright chirp floats back. Faint. Joyful. Then silence. Mama cat stays sitting. The sun climbs higher. Warms the top of her head. Milo leans against her left side. Luna against her right. They watch the empty space where the chick vanished. No one speaks. No one needs to. After a while Mama cat stands. Turns toward the barn. The kittens follow. They walk slow through the snow, leaving 4 sets of tracks. 3 cat prints. 1 small trail of chick prints that ends at the hedge. Inside the barn the hay still holds their warmth. Mama cat circles once. Settles down. The kittens curl against her. She begins to groom Milo's ear. Then Luna's. Her tongue moves slow. Steady. The torn ear will heal. The scratches will fade. The barn door stands open now, letting in light, letting in air. Somewhere far off a bird calls. Not the chick, but another voice. Answering. Mama cat closes her eyes. Purrs low. The sound fills the barn. Soft as the falling snow that has finally stopped. The world outside keeps turning. Spring waits somewhere beneath the white. And in that quiet barn 3 cats rest, carrying the memory of one small yellow life they chose to save. The story does not end here. It simply breathes on. In every soft paw print. In every careful nudge. In the way warmth finds a way. Even in the deepest part of winter.